Raidernation, it's your boy Graphk Raider, man, back with another quick video. The views expressed here, Graphk podcast. Welcome to the Black Hole or Raiders YouTube, y'all. Let's get straight to it, man. First and foremost, happy Memorial Day to everyone in the nation. Shout out to our troops. Shout out to our veterans. We love you. I hope you guys are all spending this day with your loved ones. Life is too short not to. With that being said, DC, let me holler at you, brother. This is your team, right? It is. Behind the scenes, you need to be beating the table for Julio Jones. Hear me out, nation. He needs to be going to Mayock right now. He needs to be going to Gruden right now and saying, look, I need a true number one. If this is my team, make this happen now. Put it like this, y'all. He helped Nelson Aguilar, a guy that was known to have the drops, get a $15 million contract from the New England Patriots. Paid number one receiver money. He helped turn a sixth-round tight end out of Georgia Tech, Darren Waller, who was on his way out of the league because of his own demons, turned into one of the top 3 tight ends in this league. He helped turn around Michael Crabtree's career. Remember, out of Texas Tech, he was supposed to be one of those number one next level wide receivers to come out of the draft. He had a couple good years with the Niners, but he revitalized his career with DC and Oakland. The list goes on. The Jared Cooks. I mean, shit, even had Clive Warford looking pretty good for a few years. I mean, let's be honest, man. We owe DC this one. Look, the humble shit stops here, DC. Be a lot more like, look, if this is my team, y'all, this is what needs to happen. Point blank, period. Julio Jones needs to be a Raider. If you want DC to succeed, go get him his true number one. We tried it before with AB. It didn't work. I love that Gruden went out and tried to get him a true number one because, let's be honest, we all know DC still needs that number one guy. Darren Waller, yes, he is our best offensive weapon that we have. But can you imagine one offseason with the additions of Kenyon Drake and Julio Jones on the offensive side of the ball, not even counting Willie Snead and John Brown? This is next level. This takes us from a top 10 offense to a top 3 offense overnight. Gruden, Mayock. DC has heard this year in and year out. Trade DC. He's never made the playoffs. Blase, blah, this, and that. Go get Julio Jones, man. If this is his team, if this is your quarterback, if this is our quarterback, make sure that Julio Jones goes nowhere but Las Vegas. We cannot afford it, man. I don't want DC to be the humble guy this time around saying we got what we need, we're good to go. Look, man, on paper, this defense has improved drastically. We haven't played one down yet, y'all. We don't know what we're getting on the defensive side of the ball. So why not go all in on Julio Jones on the offensive side of the ball? It just makes all the sense in the world. And if you have to go get Julio Jones, that lets you know you're sold on DC, because in order to make that happen, you have to extend DC. He only has 2 years left on his contract. That is saying, look, you are our guy. Point blank, period. We're going to get Julio Jones for you, and we're going to extend you, and this is your team. DC, man. I know you are like the greatest guy on earth, man. Right now, you need to be hollering at these guys and saying, if you want me to succeed, go get me Julio Jones. Point blank, period, man. Carr has helped turn Darren Waller's career from nothing to something. Nelson Aguilar's from nothing to something. Michael Crabtree from nothing to something. And the list goes on, y'all. It's time, man. If DC is our guy, let's go all in, man. It's your boy Graphk Raider. The views expressed here are Graphk Podcast. I love y'all, nation. One.